OU Football Preview Show, brought to you by Eskridge Lexus, Oz Safe Rooms, Pioneer Hearing, Knippelmeyer Chevrolet, Sam's Optical, Dents on Demand, Sooner Legends Inn and Suites, and CarStar Collision Repair. Now here's your hosts, Rick Heath and Al Eschbach.
Hello, sports fans. Welcome to the OU Football Preview Show. I'm Rick Heath. With me, Al Eschbach. And Al, we are at a great place here, an Oklahoma tradition, Sam's Optical, family-owned, Oklahoma-owned for over 40 years. Great place on South Walker. Great place to come.
Nice people, too. Really, they treat you well out here. They take care of you. Took care of me with my glasses, and they do a fantastic job.
They got all the designer frames you need, ladies. If you're looking for the top designers, name brand, they have got them here. They also have a great location in Edmond, just next to 501 Cafe and over by the UCO Jazz Lab. But Sam's Optical, great place to go for your eyewear. Al, the Akron game's in our rearview mirror. Tennessee straight ahead. What do you think?
After the first quarter offensively, boy, I just liked everything about the Akron game. Not much of a test. We said it was going to be an exhibition, but once Baker Mayfield got into a rhythm, that offense was boom, boom, boom.
Well, you know, and that's the one thing. Now, what we talked about last week was getting started, you know, and getting off to a clean game. Obviously, that didn't happen. But once they did get their rhythm, and that's what we talked about also last week, is getting in that rhythm of that offense. Once Lincoln Riley and Baker Mayfield got in that rhythm, golly, that was great.
Yeah, it was impressive what they did. It really, and they got so many more weapons than they did a year ago. So it was, and that it was great. No confusion on offense or defense, getting plays in and all that, having to call timeouts, and I really, really was impressed with that.
I am too. I think that was probably the most impressive part as far as offensively. They're getting the right sets in, the right personnel groups, defensively, the right calls. All of that was smooth. So for that was a good first game, and they got that away before they go to Knoxville and in Neyland Stadium. Hey, let me tell you about, if you need tickets to OU Tennessee, OklahomaTickets.com, or give Tickets Unlimited a call at 364-7500. Tickets Unlimited, a name you know from a long time ago. They've got the best selection of OU football tickets around. Go to OklahomaTickets.com. We'll be right back with PJ Mills talking to us about OU football after this.
I decided I was tired of having my family translate for me.
I decided that I wanted to be a real part of the conversation and not just listen to the sounds that other people made.
I decided that my job was too important for me to not be able to hear clearly.
While everyone has their own reasons for wanting to hear better, we all share many steps along the hearing journey in common. Like you, I had a lot of questions going into the hearing evaluation process. What kind of hearing loss do I have? Is it treatable? Am I going to need hearing aids? But my hearing aid provider put my mind at ease the moment I came in for my assessment. After filling out a questionnaire to establish your general health and hearing history, you'll undergo a thorough hearing examination. Your results are illustrated in an audiogram that your hearing care provider will walk you through. I know I was amazed at how clearly I could see the frequencies and types of noise that caused me the most problems. Once the evaluation and assessment are complete, you'll go through all your options. And if it's determined that hearing aids can help, you'll get a personalized demonstration of the hearing technology that's right for you. I not only left the evaluation completely confident that I'd finally found a solution for my hearing loss, but after hearing how powerful and seeing how small and discreet today's hearing aids were, I left with a completely new perception of hearing aids as well. It was an amazing start to my hearing journey. I know it will be a great beginning to yours, too.
I'm Rick Heath for Dents on Demand. Do you have hail damage to your vehicle? Then you need to call Dents on Demand. They're 100% guaranteed satisfaction on hail repair. It's no hassle. They'll help you get a rental car. There's no deductible. They'll refund that to you. All that and more is available if you call Dents on Demand for your hail repair. Dents on Demand. guaranteed satisfaction with hail repair. Give them a call at 886-1764.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Come on down and join our family, and we'll shake on it.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Oh, get a good lot, please. Spin back, baby.
To improve your game, you can bag your golf ball or get a plan of attack from Golf Tech with regular lessons from your personal coach, Tech Fit club fitting, mobile lessons, and more. Get started with a swing evaluation, now on sale for only $95.
Oh, yeah.
And welcome back to OU Football Preview Show. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach, and joining us now, PJ Mills here at Sam's Optical. PJ, welcome.
How you doing? Good to see you guys again.
We got college football underway. We're all three happy about
Finally.
that. A lot of things going on. Al, let's talk a little bit about OU Akron, OU offense, Baker Mayfield. As we said in the opening, once he got settled in, very impressive.
He stayed in the pocket. After the first couple of series, he stayed in the pocket. He saw the field really well, had a couple of drops. His stats would have been even better. Call me impressed first game with Baker Mayfield.
PJ, receivers, except for, like Al just said, a couple of drops early, really, really impressive with some of the first-time receivers.
Yeah, I was definitely impressed. Yes, you had a couple of drops, and you don't want to have drops, but I thought they did a good job of being more dangerous other than just Sterling Shepard. We know what Sterling can do. We're glad he's healthy, but you need other guys to step up, and I thought that they made plays. D.D. Westbrook, I've heard a lot of great things about him, saw him a little bit, obviously. I think he has immense talent, and he made a big play. But the number one thing I liked was the blocking they did downfield. That's the most underrated thing about being a wide receiver is blocking, being able to block downfield, crack back on the linebacker, having that type of courage. And the blocking that I saw from them, along with their ability to make plays, they'll secure the balls. I'm not necessarily worried about that. But the number one thing from the overall offense I saw from a positive is people knew where they were supposed to be, knew what they were supposed to do. It was good execution. It was good execution.
Baxter did a good job blocking.
Absolutely,
The ball.
absolutely.
Well, and that's for a walk-on. I mean, now he's going to be a scholarship player after the semester.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, a guy that came from Trinity Valley, he had I think South Florida originally, but I mean, he's going to be a nice addition.
Yes.
He's that third guy that can take pressure off D.D. and Westbrook and Sterling Shepard. Of course, those two guys, Sterling Shepard's still the star.
Yes.
To me, they didn't want to just highlight him too much, but he's still going to be the star.
If I'm Sterling Shepard, I'm happy to be healthy. But number two, I'm happy that there's other guys on the other side of the ball that can make plays, so everything's not rolled over to my side.
It'd be tough to double team him.
Yeah, you can't do it now. You can't do it.
Can't do it.
Well,
Tyron Neal. That's about. How about Neal?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and
Ron Neal made good catches.
Andrews.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, all of them came in and contributed, and 10 different players made a catch. Only 13 last year. The whole season made catches. So 10 different players in the first game. That's the difference in Lincoln Riley's offense. Is he is going to spread it around. I mean, they're not going to focus. If Sterling Shepard's not open, they don't go, oh.
Well, it's also it's a quarterback. You got a quarterback that sees the field a lot better.
Yeah.
He's not zeroing on one receiver, and that's important.
Yeah, he doesn't stare receivers down. He can read underneath coverage. Now, listen, it's one game. But I was impressed with the layoff. He didn't play in a game last year, obviously. He comes in, a lot of expectations, playing at home. And I thought he had a really good game. Had a couple of drops. He broke Sammy B's freshman record. So he's off to a nice start. The one thing that I think will be a nice wrinkle that will throw linebackers off in particular is when you have D.D. Westbrook going deep, when you have Sterling Shepard going deep, and when you have maybe that tight end coming across the middle. That will capture the majority of their attention. But then that wrinkle of Mixon coming out of the backfield.
And they're going to hit
being able to catch that.
Absolutely.
That is going to put a lot of pressure on the linebackers. Do I come up and take Mixon or do I stay back? And he had a nice start.
And how like what they used to do with Ryan Broyles, that little bubble to him?
Yes.
I mean, you line Mixon up in there? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
I got a question for both of you. They ran their offense the way they wanted to run it, but they didn't run a whole lot of different sets. By design, of course.
My whole thing is execution. Yeah, I didn't think that they ran some things that you'll see most likely in Tennessee, but I don't necessarily think they're hiding a bunch of different packages. There may be a couple of different plays, but I think the number one thing that I took out of this offense is there's more playmakers there. There's a signal caller that can make the throws and make the decisions, but there was a question mark. and it was the same question mark I had before the season started. Offensive line.
O-line.
You have to have better, more consistent play from the offensive line. Your offensive line is what gives you your versatility. We know P-Ron can run the football. And listen, it was a phenomenal start, a lot of playmakers, but you have to talk about the entire package. And Oklahoma has to do better than having -2 yards in the first half rushing at home. I don't care who you're playing.
Well, and Bob, he said Casatati at guard was the only offensive lineman that played well.
Yeah, Neil Casatani, I mean, he's the only one. The rest of them, because you got a true freshman and a redshirt freshman. First start. It's going to be tough when they go in there and about 105,000 fans in Tennessee and try to block SEC type big, SEC.
Although Bowling Green blocked the heck out of it.
Well, they played, their offense did great. Bowling Green's offense played really, really well against Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee's in a situation where they have something to prove as well. I mean, they do have history, we all understand that. But they haven't done anything of significance in a long, extended period of time since Fulmer was there. So the question is this: are you able to handle the line of scrimmage? Because if Oklahoma can handle the line of scrimmage, I think Oklahoma has more playmakers than Tennessee. I'm not worried about 105,000 people. They can't play the game. This team cannot go in there and worry about crowd. They have to go in there and worry about the man in front of them. Dominate the man in front of them. That's what they have to worry about.
And that 105 people, they've lost 6 games in 2 years before those 105
You know what the
people.
best thing about the best thing about going on the road is? Making them quiet.
Yeah.
It's the best thing.
You got to make them quiet, because otherwise you're not going to be able to hear any signals. It's all going to be hand signals. You're not going to be able to hear
I agree,
any
but
signals.
these 6 teams in 2 years have heard them.
Yeah,
yes.
They've done well.
Yes.
Hey, we heard Sam's Optical here talking OU football. Sam's Optical, a great place to come if you need eyewear, fashion eyewear for the family or for the ladies, men, all that available here at Sam's Optical. Let me talk about CarStars Collision Specialist. 11313 North Broadway Extension. They will fix your car right. If you have a collision or dent and dings from a parking lot, go to CarStars on North Broadway or give them a call at 606-6800. We'll be right back after this.
At Coda CrossFit, we are committed to getting you in the best shape of your life. Our highly educated and personable coaching staff leads hour-long classes for members of all ages and ability levels. Whether your goal is to lose weight, build muscle, athletic performance, or simply improve health, we have the programs and knowledge to help you achieve your goals. With locations in Norman and Oklahoma City, we're right in your backyard. All you have to do is walk in the door and we'll take care of the rest. Visit our website or contact us to try out a free class.
I'm Rick Heath for Dents on Demand. Do you have hail damage to your vehicle? Then you need to call Dents on Demand. They're 100% guaranteed satisfaction on hail repair. It's no hassle. They'll help you get a rental car. There's no deductible. They'll refund that to you. All that and more is available if you call Dents on Demand for your hail repair. Dents on Demand, guaranteed satisfaction with hail repair. Give them a call at 886-1764.
Hi, it's Sam at Louie's Grill and Bar, where we are famous for delicious burgers like our new Deep South Burger, featuring sliced ham, smoky barbecue sauce, and fried green tomatoes. At Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
Why have people trusted Sam's Optical for over 30 years for their eyeglass needs?
I think I'm the new kid on the block with Sam's. As a matter of fact, when I came here, I wasn't coming here to buy glasses. I was coming here to get some information to where the doctor's office was next door, and just the ambiance and the atmosphere. After they gave me the information I needed, I went to my eye doctor. Then I came back in and felt like I was at home.
Sam's Optical for over 30 years, bringing you the best prices and service at any of Sam's locations.
And welcome back to OU Football Preview Show. Rick Heath, Al Esbeck, PJ Mills from Sam's Optical on South Walker and I-240. Sam's Optical, a great place for your eyewear for your family, but they also have an Edmond location next to 501 Cafe and UCO Jazz Lab right there in Edmond. A great place. Sam's Optical, wonderful family-owned business. Also, I want to talk about our new sponsor, Oz Safe Rooms. They are the sponsor of the defensive play of the game. And gentlemen, I think it's pretty easy to pick out Hatari Bird when he laid out the quarterback in the third quarter there. That was a great defensive play, and he came up and hit him square, and I thought that was a great defensive play.
It wasn't until if they can get a Hatari Bird, Ahmed Thomas to play well, that defense is going to be really good, I think. I mean, that's the key. We don't know. They weren't tested.
Yeah.
So we'll see this week they're going to be tested, but it's a bonus if you can get those, if Bird and Thomas can improve on what they were a year ago.
Yeah, and the defensive play of the game brought to you by Oz Safe Rooms. Will you be ready? Give Oz Safe Rooms a call, and they will get you a safe room ready for you next tornado season, and you will be ready. But overall, gentlemen, the defense played pretty well. I mean, not a really good test. Akron was horrific on offense. I mean, they only ran about, 5 or 6 different kinds of plays. But defense held up and did well for what they were looking for.
I totally agree. I think when you play a team that you're significantly better than, you have more talent, you should make it look like that. They got 3 points. So the defense did what they were supposed to do. I like the hit that you talked about with Bird. A defense is supposed to be intimidating. Intimidation is a big part of being a defensive player. But I like that they didn't have to take a lot of timeouts like last year, defensive timeouts. It seemed like guys with another year in the system understood exactly where they're supposed to be and what they're supposed to do. Now listen, we don't know the caliber of this defense yet. They haven't played an offense that's really going to test it, haven't played a road game yet. Obviously, much of that is coming this week and then later on in the year. But I was excited from what I saw thus far with the defense.
It was kind of funny because Mike Stoops said after all the media left, he said they would have been staying if they gave him 600 yards, asking questions. Yeah. So I think the front seven's pretty good. I know the linebacker, Dominic Alexander, really good.
Yeah, he was balling.
Yeah, he was running. He was running to the ball. I watched him several plays, just focused on him. Just watched it because I loved how he was running to the ball.
Right.
And like you said, the front four played well. That's going to be a strength if they can get a couple of guys, Austin Roberts, back in the lineup. Get him rotating, get him some reps.
Charles Walker playing well. It's because he is a talented guy.
Yes.
He got speed, size.
Can he be consistent?
You got to be consistent.
Can he be consistent?
He wreaked havoc in the third quarter, but the second quarter and the first quarter he didn't.
Yeah.
Now maybe that's him coming on, getting used to playing at that speed, that level. Maybe the other team was tiring or something. But in the third quarter, he dominated. Nobody could block him. I mean, he was doing whatever he wanted to do in the third and a little bit of the fourth quarter he played.
The difference, as all three of us know, between a good player and a great player is how consistently do you play at a high level. And that's what you need to have.
And what's interesting, and we'll see how it unfolds, but as you look at this game, it looks like Oklahoma's offense is going against Tennessee's weakness, which is pass secondary, and Tennessee's offense, their strength is run the ball, and that you think is OU's strength on defense. So we'll see how it works out.
Well, right now, OU's defense is structured soundly. I like how they're set up. I like the fact that they're a little more versatile. They play stronger in a 4-man front, I think, than the 3-man. Of course, against Tennessee, the 4-man will come to the forefront because you're going to need that strength. They've got 399 yards rushing. They're going to try to just knock you off the ball. Against Baylor and some other of those teams, the 3-man with 7 guys back may be a little bit better option. But right now, that front 7 is playing well and looks good for OU.
Against Tennessee, you're going to have to do a good job of getting off blocks. I think that's going to be paramount this weekend is being able to win the line of scrimmage and be able to get off blocks and make those plays, because Tennessee's going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to dominate and establish themselves at the line of scrimmage, and Oklahoma has to be prepared for that. And Oklahoma has to also be prepared to play a better quarterback.
Let me ask you, who do you line up over the tight end? Would you line up Devontae Bond if you're going into the 4-man front?
Why not?
I like the way Bond plays. He's smart. He holds his ground. He made the quarterback last Saturday look horrible in that he would come up and the quarterback would just fall down.
Yeah.
I mean, Devontae Bond was holding his ground. He was nowhere, shucking the blocker and was sitting right there ready for him to make a move, and then he would pop him. So Devontae Bond's playing well. Stryker, we haven't seen what he can do yet because he wasn't needed. You know, they didn't draw back. They just went and threw quick passes. But I think that front seven, and like you said, Al, the linebackers against Tennessee are going to be very, very important because that running game, if they can fill the hole right there when they meet them at the line of scrimmage and stop them instead of letting them get 5 and 6 yards and having the safeties, you know, tackle them down in the secondary, that'll be so much better for the defense.
And you're going against a mobile quarterback, get it contained.
That's exactly right. The number one thing for the defense after establishing the line of scrimmage is being able to contain and keep that quarterback in the pocket. You want to take something away from the opposing quarterback.
Hey, we're talking about OU football next week at Tennessee here on the OU Football Preview Show. We'll be right back with more after this.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Come on down and join our family, and we'll shake on it.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Oh, get a good lot. Please. Spin back, baby.
To improve your game, you can bag your golf ball or get a plan of attack from GolfTech with regular lessons from your personal coach, TechFit club fitting, mobile lessons, and more. Get started with a swing evaluation, now on sale for only $95.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, it's Sam at Louie's Grill and Bar, where we are famous for delicious burgers like our new Deep South Burger, featuring sliced ham, smoky barbecue sauce, and fried green tomatoes. At Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
And welcome back to OU Football Preview Show. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach from Sam's Optical. Sam's Optical, family-owned business here, been in Oklahoma for over 40 years. Great place for the family, whether you need children's frames, sport frames for you men, or ladies, if you need the latest in fashion frames, you need to come to Sam's Optical, South Walker and I-240, also in Edmond. Right there, great location next to 501 Cafe and UCO Lab Jazz, right there, Jazz Lab, I should say. But anyway, great place to go, Sam's Optical. Also want to thank some other sponsors, the Trails Golf Club in Norman. The Trails Golf Club, if you want to play a well-manicured championship course, have a great place to come eat and take your family on the weekends, then the Trails Golf Course is for you. Give them a call, 364-3790. And also, OklahomaTickets.com or Tickets Unlimited, whatever you need to do, give them a call, 364-7500, or go online to OklahomaTickets.com for OU Tennessee tickets. Concert tickets are the best in season tickets for OU football. That's Tickets Unlimited. Al, you know, the Tennessee test is going to be a test of huge ramifications for the Big 12 and OU and of national importance.
Yeah, if OU wins this game, they're going to should put some wins together. I mean, you have West Virginia at home. Later on, you got to go to Kansas State on the road before the November last 3 games. So it is so important. I mean, because they can start dreaming about some things if they win at Tennessee.
Yeah, you know, and it keeps all their hopes alive for more than just a Big 12 championship.
And just like losing a TCU game last year, boom, that puts a dagger, and then when they lost to Kansas State, the dagger went all the way through.
Yeah, Well, you know, so this keeps all their hopes alive. They go there, you know, and Tennessee is a good team. But like you and I have been talking, they're not a great team.
No, they're not. You're not going to Alabama.
Good,
you're not going to Auburn. I mean, you're not going to.
Not going to LSU.
Not going to LSU. You're absolutely right.
You know, I mean, this is Tennessee, and they've got, they got it. They got a good quarterback. Dobbs is a good quarterback. He ran the ball 12 times, 89 yards against Bowling Green. You know, Hurd's a good running back. He got, you know, he's back from last year. Kamaro, now he's the freshman, you know, was a freshman in the preseason SEC newcomer. He's not a freshman, he's a JUCO transfer. But Kamaro's good. I mean, you know, those guys are good, but they're not great.
They're not elite. This is a team that finished 7-6-1 a year ago.
Yeah, you know, and so, I mean, they've got good things going for it. Butch Jones is a good quarterback. But Bowling Green ran up and down the field on their defense.
Yeah. You know, quarterback threw for over 400 yards.
Yes, you know, and this offense that OU's got is predicated on what the defense gives you. If the defense gives you these little underneath, they're going to drill those underneath crossing routes all day long. If they give you the outside, Mixon's going to get the ball. P-Ryan's going to get the ball. And if they give it to you, they're going to take it deep, and you're going to watch Sterling Shepard and D.D. Westbrook, boom, going deep right over the middle.
It's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting. Again, I think they're going to get Joe Mixon involved more in the running game and in the passing game.
Boy, you know, and that would be a positive because Mixon certainly he's got all of the things he can do to be overall a great overall player.
No doubt.
You know, and Pete Ryan, I still want to see Pete Ryan.
Yeah, I do.
Running the ball hard because I mean he's a demoralizer.
Mixon's yards per carry better than P. Ryan's on rushing.
Well, yeah, I mean, and they're different kinds.
Right. I mean, Mixon's a home run threat.
Yeah, and P. Ryan is busted up in there. We're going to punish you, punish you.
I just wonder, until the offensive line gets better in run blocking, I don't know. I don't think you force the run game. Yeah. I really don't.
You know, I got a new nickname for him, Mix and Mash.
I like it.
Mix and match. Because Mixon's going to mix it up. He's going to do a little this, do a little that, and then the mash guy comes in and cleans it up and just pounds people through. I mean, I love that part about it. And you know, and as we said earlier in the show, the wide receiver Sterling Shepard did not get really involved. They didn't want to do that too much. You know, D.D. Westbrook's got home run threats.
I tell you what, other than returning punts with the penalties, their special teams are really, really, really good.
You know, the freshman, Cyber came in, 49.4 yards a punt. He hits 2 field goals, 41 and 34. He hits an extra point back from the 25. I mean, he had 6 punts. And one of the strengths that they had against Bowling Green, Tennessee, was the return guy. They're not going to get a chance to return much.
Hodgson and Seibert punting the ball, those are 2 weapons. I mean, like I said, just about every phase of OU special teams. You can't have the penalties, you can't have the fumble. Shepard fumbled it.
Yeah.
Mixon muffed one. You can't have that. Other than that, they were really good.
They were. I think the offense will be fine at Tennessee. The defense, if they can get off the field, will be the question to me. Can the defense get off the field?
If the defense plays well, I think OU's going to win this game.
Yeah, if they can get 3 and outs, you know, OU's offense eventually is going to score. But if they keep pounding the ball, and OU's defense can't get off the field, then it's going to be a long
game.
No,
that's the key. You can't let them get 4 yards on first down carries. You have to stop that because you're right. They're going to pound.
Yeah. Okay. Prediction for you?
I tell you what, until about halftime of the OU game last week, I was picking Tennessee. After I heard what Bowling Green did offensively against Tennessee, I'm picking Oklahoma 28-24.
Look at that. What do I have right there? 28-24, Al.
Wow.
You should be scared.
Wow.
Thinking like I do, you should be really scared. But we both think it'll be a fairly low-scoring game. OU should win the game, and we hope that happens. So when we talk about it next week here on the OU Football Preview Show, we'll be talking about OU. And that's going to do it for this week's show. We'll see you next time on the OU Football Preview Show.